Wow. I mean, it is nuts out there, absolutely. And really what's going on is FTX is a borderline failing and essentially that thing has collapsed. I mean, it's just remarkable. I'm trying to bring up my chart right now, but the collapse in that alone is spooking everyone. Everyone's having deja vu with Terra Luna, right? We know Terra
Right.
Luna collapsed. Here you have FTX. Now it is bouncing off the lows, got as low as about 275. It's back to over $5, but still down from 22 on the day. And
Insane.
that is an epic collapse and it's spooking the whole crypto market. And again, this is just one more thing that the crypto market knows that regulation is coming. And
Mhm.
the more things like this happen, the scarier the regulation potentially becomes for the overall market. So again, it's a monster drop, and yeah, I mean, look at Solana, Avalanche. I mean, there's just everything is just getting hammered.
Bitcoin's price started a major decline after it settled below the $20,000 support zone. FTX's problems escalated the issues, and the crypto market faced a strong selling pressure. Bitcoin declined below the $19,500 and $19,000 levels. The bears were able to push the price below the key $18,500 support. The price even dives below the $18,000 level and settled well below the 100-hourly simple moving average. A low was formed near $16,780 and the price is still fluctuating. Hello and welcome to Money Talks. In today's video, President and Chief Market Strategist at InTheMoneyStocks.com and verified crypto investing Gareth Soloway updates about his notorious Bitcoin price prediction and the maximum pain warning before the leading crypto crashed massively in recent time. Gareth also talks about the Fed pivoting and upcoming cycles for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP.
We saw a bounce in Binance plus in
Bitcoin.
FTX, and then it all just went away and it
Yeah.
collapsed even further. So it makes me wonder what the real narrative is here. What's the real story? And so I'm just waiting to hear facts, hear more stuff later today.
The price of Bitcoin and Ethereum has plummeted in the last 24 hours, with the total crypto market cap now sitting at $914 billion, a 10.6% drop in the last 24 hours. Binance's proposed purchase of FTX has likely been one of the driving factors behind these market moves. On Sunday, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao announced that he would be selling the firm's FTT holdings from an earlier equity position in FTX in 2019. FTT is FTX's native token that holders can use to enjoy discounts and other perks.
Yeah, so the midterms are today. And by the way, I got to throw this one out there, and this is a crazy one. But basically, 1 year ago today, the highest close on Bitcoin occurred, November 8th, 2021. 1 year later, this is where we are in the crypto markets, obviously having panic in here. In addition, last night we had a red blood moon, full moon, whatever it is. And I mean, just that alone, you have to wonder. I mean, there's weird impacts that the moon, the lunar cycle can give you. And sure enough, we're seeing some of the craziness today. So just some crazy stuff going on here. But I think ultimately, you have to be careful of FTX because we know what happened to Terra Luna. I don't know the leverage that these companies have on their balance sheets because honestly, we don't have the transparency that a stock company has to report, right?
Mhm.
So be careful. I still think there's opportunities in panic on other cryptocurrencies, but you have to be careful, trade small.
The move sparked panic in the market, leading to mass withdrawals from FTX until on Tuesday, FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried announced a tentative agreement to be acquired by Binance. It's not just FTX's recent troubles that could be impacting current crypto prices. The U.S. presidential midterms, which saw voters opt for and against candidates with widely different views on crypto regulation, could also be impacting the prices of the two most popular tokens.
Yeah, so I mean, the results should be out Eastern time, probably by about 10 o'clock at night, maybe a little bit later. But it's very possible that we will not know who holds the House and Senate until tomorrow. Because if they're close races, they're going to have to do a recount, they'll do all that kind of stuff. And so it could be till tomorrow. So I think the markets want a split government. The market likes kind of the inability for either side to push through new regulation. And I think that's what the market's hoping for, no doubt about it. But I think, again, there are opportunities in crypto, but you got to be really careful, be very, very careful in this environment.
Though there is widespread disagreement within the two major political parties about how crypto regulation should be approached, certain candidates considered more pro-crypto have attracted significant donations from the industry. Democratic candidate for Illinois, Jonathan Jackson, who recently declared victory, attracted well over $1 million in donations from the crypto industry, including from Bankman-Fried himself.
We had a potential breakout right here, right? So you had the market get above, let me put in some trend lines here. So this was a previous pivot and we kind of got above there, okay? And so we got above here, we retested, we then went up, and then the fact of the matter is we came right back in it. You could almost look at it like right here. I mean, once this couldn't hold the breakout above this high, that was a bearish indicator. Now, again, did I know that we were going to have this type of collapse? No. I mean, again, this is an epic drop in crypto as a whole. But I do think that you could see the fact that you had a breakout here that confirmed and it wasn't able to hold and you basically went back below. That's never a good sign.
Despite today's eye-popping statistics, this isn't by any means the worst day in the history of the two largest currencies. Global COVID-19 restrictions set in place on March 12, 2022, triggered a 37.14% one-day fall in the price of Bitcoin and 42% drop for Ethereum.
Although I do think that the SEC is the one that's mostly in control here. So we have to respect that. And that may mean that it doesn't matter who controls the houses of government in the US. Now, having said that, we have to also look and say, the seasonality side of things. I agree that oftentimes you'll see that Christmas rally, that Santa Claus rally, but we have to watch and see what goes on here with not Terra Luna, but FTX, right? I mean, a Freudian slip there in a weird way. But I think this is the thing is that does this start a chain reaction? I don't think it will because Terra Luna's, FTX wasn't as big as Terra Luna, but I do also think that investors just need to be cautious here. I still have a downside target of 12 to 13,000 on Bitcoin, maybe even lower than that. And this, unfortunately, this could be the start. I'm watching those trend lines we just watched to see where it closes.
You don't think it's too fast, too soon?
If anything, you've made this long bear flag going back to June, and here we are in November. So, this is one of the longer bear flags that I've seen. It's very reminiscent. If we go back to 2000, let me show my chart here. If we go back to 2018, we had a very, very similar period in crypto where you basically went from here sideways for, let's see how long, from June as well. So June all the way until November. So June to November sideways, and then you broke down. Now, that's kind of crazy, right? I didn't realize that it was going to align quite like that. But basically, this is almost mimicking what we saw. So, and then we saw the breakdown. So we got to just be careful. I don't necessarily know if it will, be exactly like it was back then, but we do want to be careful.
The collapse of controversial crypto leader Celsius's market on June 14, 2022, led to a 12% loss for Bitcoin and an 8% loss for Ethereum. Still, holders of the two flagship currencies massively outperformed anyone holding FTX's FTT tokens over the past week. FTT fell 75.4% to just $4.37 in the last 24 hours for a total weekly collapse of 83.1%. So, do you think Gareth Soloway is right that Bitcoin will face more pain ahead? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.